So in the previous video we covered the introduction to binary trees and we also covered the properties of binary trees. Now in this video let us discuss about the common types of binary trees. Let me clear the canvas first. So types of binary trees. Now the first one that we are going to cover is a full binary tree. Second is a perfect binary tree. Now the third one is the balanced binary tree. So these are the three types that we are going to cover in this video. So let us start with full binary tree. So a full binary tree is a tree where every node has 0 or 2 children. So every node has 0 or 2 children. Now let us discuss some examples of a full binary tree. 7, 3, 5, 61, 9, 8 and 4. So this is a full binary tree. Here you can see that every node is having either 2 children or 0 children. So let me show you this. Consider 7. 7 has 2 children, 3 and 5. Now let us take 3. 3 is having 2 children, 61 and 9. 5 is having 2 children, 8 and 4. Now 61 is having 0 children, 9 is having 0 children, 8 and 4 as well. So if every node of the binary tree is having 0 or 2 children, then it's a full binary tree. So you can also say a full binary tree is a binary tree in which all the nodes except the leaf nodes, which are these 4, have 2 children, right? Let me show you one more example. This is also a full binary tree. Then 7, 3, 61, 9, 5, 44 and 39. This is also a full binary tree. Now there is one property that you can make a note of. In a full binary tree, the number of leaf nodes is always the number of internal nodes plus 1. So consider this one. The number of leaf nodes are 4. What are the number of internal nodes? So internal nodes are the nodes which are non-leaf nodes, right? So 7, 3 and 5. So the number of internal nodes are 3. So here you can see that the number of leaf nodes is number of internal nodes plus 1. Now let us move forward to complete binary tree. Now a complete binary tree is a binary tree if all the levels of the binary tree are completely filled except the last level, and the last level will have all the keys as left as possible. So let me explain this with the help of an example. So complete binary tree. So let us take this 7, 4, 3, 2, 1, 9, 11. Now here you can see this is also a full binary tree because every non-leaf node is having exactly 2 children and all the leaf nodes, as we know, have 0 children. So this is a full binary tree as well, and this is also a complete binary tree because you can see all the levels, level 0, level 1, level 2, they are completely filled. Now to rectify what I said, the last level may or may not be completely filled. So this is a complete binary tree as well. Then the second example can be 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 100, 47, 8, 11 and 5. Now this is a complete binary tree as well. Here you can see the level 0 is completely filled, level 1 is completely filled, level 2 is completely filled, level 3 is not completely filled. And as I already told you, the final level of the binary tree may or may not be completely filled. And also, the keys of the last level should be as left as possible. So here you can see the key 5 is the left child of node 9. If this condition also satisfies, then you can place this example under complete binary tree as well. Now let's move forward to the third type, which is the perfect binary tree. Now a perfect binary tree is a binary tree in which all the internal nodes have 2 children and all the leaf nodes are at the same level. So let me write this down. All internal nodes have 2 children. All the leaf nodes are at the same level. So if these two conditions hold true for any binary tree, then that binary tree is a perfect binary tree, right? So let us take some examples. 7, 3, 9, 11, 13, 15 and 17. Now this example comes both under full binary tree, complete binary tree as well as perfect binary tree, because here the first property satisfies that all the internal nodes have 2 children. So the internal nodes in this case are 7, 3 and 9. and each of these 3 nodes are having exactly 2 children. So 7 is having 3 and 9, 3 is having 11 and 13, and 9 is having 15 and 17. So the first property holds true for this tree. Now here you can also see that all the leaf nodes are at the same level, which is level 2. So both of these properties satisfy for this tree. Therefore this comes under perfect binary tree as well. If I talk about this tree, 7, 3, 9, 11 and 13. Now here the first property holds true. Our internal nodes in this case are 7 and 3. So 7 is having exactly 2 children and 3 is also having exactly 2 children. Now let us see whether all the leaf nodes are at the same level or not. So 11 and 13 are on level 2 and 9, which is yet another leaf node, is at level 1. So you can see all the leaf nodes are not at the same level, and therefore this is not a perfect binary tree. And this comes under a perfect binary tree, right? Now let us finally discuss about the balanced binary tree. Now here let us consider this example. So 1, 7, 9 and 3 as the keys. Now a binary tree is considered as balanced if the height of the tree is of the order of log n, where n is the number of nodes. Now let us discuss the criteria to check whether this is a balanced binary tree or not. The very first thing we need to do is we need to calculate the height of the left subtree. So what is the height of the left subtree? Now here we need to find the portion of the tree that is rooted to 1 from the left, which is this portion. So this is the left subtree of 1 and this is the right subtree of 1. So let me write this down. Left subtree and this is the right subtree. Now second, we need to compute the height of the left subtree. So height of left subtree is 3 minus 1, because from root to leaf it is 3 and from 7 to 3 it is 2, and the height of right subtree is 1. And now the third step is to take the difference between the heights of the left and right subtrees, and this should be at most 1. So if you take the modulus of this, 2 minus 1, this gives us 1, and which is of course at most 1, and this concludes that this tree is a balanced binary tree. So this was all I wanted to cover in types of binary trees. So let's catch up in the next one.